Hello everybody. So in the previous video or the first video we have discussed about what is voice, and we have also seen types of voices, and we have tried to understand the definition of active voice and passive voices. Yes or no? Now in that first video we were discussing about simple present tense, and now we will discuss about present continuous tense. That means if a sentence is given in present continuous tense, how will we convert that particular sentence into either active or either into passive voice? We will see that. Okay? Present continuous. If you remember the formation was subject plus M is R plus verb in ing plus object. So these are the formation that I have given you in your class. Yes or no? So subject plus M is R plus verb in ing plus object. So I won't say in detail about the formation, when we should use M, when we should use is, R. I won't say that because in the tense part, when we were doing the class offline, we have discussed everything. Yes or no? We have made the table about the first person, second person, third person. So I won't go in detail. Anyway, so as to recall the formation, I have written here subject plus M is R plus verb in ing plus object. And if I use this formation and write some examples like the farmer is plowing the field. The farmer is plowing the field. Okay, the farmer is plowing the field. So the farmer is the subject, is plowing the field, verb in ing. They are picking some flowers. This is also another sentence which is in plural. They are picking some flowers. So in this way we can know about a sentence that it is in present continuous tense if it is in the formation given above, subject plus M is R plus verb in ing plus object. If a sentence is in that formation, then we will say that sentence has to be in present continuous tense. Yes or no? Let's move to the another slide. So here, if a sentence is given in present continuous tense and if you need to convert that sentence into passive voice, then this is the formula for that. Object plus M is R plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus object. So this is the formula. You have to remember this. So in the first slide you might have seen this formula, subject plus M is R plus verb in ing plus object. This was the formation of present continuous tense. But now when a sentence is in present continuous tense and if you need to convert that sentence into passive voice, then you have to use this formula. Object plus M is R plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus object. Now let's have some comparison, or we will just see how to convert these sentences. Say a sentence is given in active voice. The farmer is plowing the field. So imagine this is our first sentence. The farmer is plowing the field, and the formation of the sentence is subject plus M is R plus verb in ing plus object. But if I want to convert this sentence into passive voice, then how should I do? Just see here, the field is being plowed by the farmer. That means I have just used this formation, object plus. Here in the first sentence, the field is the object, so I have used the object, the field. M is R, I have to use one, so I have used is. The field is being is in the formation, so I have used being here. And verb 3, because the verb is plowing and the verb 3 of plowing is plowed, so I have used plowed. And there is by in the formation, so I have used by. And there is subject, the subject is the farmer, so I have used the farmer. Okay, the field is being plowed by the farmer. I hope it is clear. It's so simple. First of all, you have to remember the formation of present continuous tense, and you have to memorize this formation of passive form. Yes or no? Object plus M is R plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. Just you have to remember this formation, and it is very easy for you to do this. Let's take another example. uh, is the farmer sorry is the farmer plowing the field? Is the farmer plowing the field? It is an interrogative sentence. And guys, remember this, whenever you are solving an interrogative question or interrogative sentence, then always remember what are the changes or what are the things that hasn't changed. You have to, observe and do properly. Just see here. is the farmer is the farmer plowing the field? This is an interrogative sentence. Now I need to convert this into passive form. Just see here, the question word is kept same. Is. So it is, the question is starting from is, so I have kept is in the passive form too. Just see this. Okay, the is. Now since I have to write the object first as per our formation, so the object is the field, so I have written the field. And after that, being, B-E-I-N-G, being, I have written the being part. And after that, verb 3, so I have written plowed. So in the formation there is a by, so I have written the by, and there is subject, the subject is the farmer, so I have written the farmer over here. So if you know the formations, if you know the formula that I am giving you over here, it will be very easy for you to solve this type of questions in your examination or in any part of your academic studies. Okay, so it is very easy. I hope everybody is clear with this. Let's have some quick revision of present continuous tense. So first of all, we need to understand the formation. We have to remember this formation: subject plus emissary plus verb in ing plus object. I hope everybody is clear with this. And after that, you have to remember this formation: object plus emissary plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus object. You have to remember this. And after that, I have given some examples over here. I hope it is very clear to everybody and everybody got the correct idea how to use this formations. I hope everybody is very clear, and you need to revise again and again so that it is very clear in your head. Just see here, we have compared this. This is our active part and this is our passive part. We have just compared this and we have used the formation. And guys, you have to remember this interrogative part, the interrogative sentence. You have to just see how it is being arranged. Since here is the question start with is, and similarly in the passive form the question starts with is. So you have to remember these types of things, and yeah, you have to revise this. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you to see in the next video, and thank you.